Hello to everyone who speaks in echolocation, and welcome to my playthrough of Hello Guest Alpha 1, aka Hello Guest, aka Hello Neighbor 2 Pre-Alpha. And this is the second and final version of Hello Guest. The Alpha 1, although now it's commonly just called Hello Guest, simply just Hello Guest, but it is the first alpha. There is no pre-alpha, at least publicly released, interestingly enough, or maybe it's just they named it Alpha 1 for whatever reason. But this is both referred to as Hello Guest Alpha 1, or Hello Neighbor 2 Pre-Alpha. That last one is a post-it name, as you will, because TinyBuild, it's a long story, but TinyBuild essentially turned Hello Guest, which was supposed to be Hello Neighbor 2, into Hello Guest, but then reverted it back to a more traditional Hello Neighbor 2, which is very disappointing to many people. But this is Hello Guest Alpha 1, or the other two names. But there are two different endings, and there are two different routes to the first ending. So we'll do the longer route first, and we shall be whatever this guy is. I know he's named later, but I don't remember his name, so you're gonna have to deal with me not saying it. He kind of just looks like a slightly chubbier Reddit version of Nikki from the first game, but he's certainly not beating the Redditor allegations with this fit, or that mustache, or that beard, actually. He either looks like an amateur child predator catcher or a child predator. There's no in between. He's either a Chris Hansen wannabe or a Diddy wannabe. Thank you, bird. Yeah, the game actually looks pretty nice, even though it's clearly unfinished, like that sign there. It actually, even though I'm not the biggest fan of the cartoony look, it looks a lot better here than it did in the full first game of Hello Neighbor. And the lighting is so much better, and so is the texturing. And even though I'm not the biggest fan of the terrain, it still looks really nice, you know? Maybe they're hiding a lot of the imperfections in the dark, but hey, it looks better. It looks better. Probably why Hello Neighbor 3, or Hello Neighbor Alpha 3 looks better than Hello Neighbor Alpha 4, even though Hello Neighbor Alpha 3 is less textured. That's because it's in the dark, so it has a lot better lighting. But yes, we're heading down this creepy road, following this map to our new job at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. No. To this place, which is obviously a made-up... Oh, hi. Well, I guess you already saw the guest right there. But speaking of the guest, we got a little reference to the prototype here with the rocket ship. Unfortunately, it's not canon, but neither is this game, so I guess it evens out. But yeah, whatever this place is called, what is that? Kawnam Oot Logged Imperial. Yeah, I never got the... Hey! I never got the made-up language thing. Yeah. Hey. Whoa, hey. Oh, he's getting aggressive today. Hey, man, I need to go there. You hear that phone ringing? Dude, go somewhere else. It's my job here. But yes, this is the amusement park. It actually looks like an amusement park, although the map's a lot smaller. It's certainly interesting. And there's that big statue of the guest over there, or the mascot the guest is imitating. Yep, but we gotta answer this phone. It's the phone guy. Hello? If you're hearing this, then the neighbors do get a bit quirky at night. But other than that, you should be golden Theodored. It's actually brain rot humor. Anyway, the shift has begun. And I'll put the map away for now, but we got a few things to do before we can get to our normal routine. First things first is to go through this cutscene I always forget happens and ignore that floating light bulb. It's shh. Yeah, we gotta... this is cute. We kind of look through our eyes, pretending we got binoculars, watching a statue slowly fall apart before something truly terrifying. A lightning strike, but it's clear as day. I mean, night. Well, I mean, there are some clouds, but I have to hold some lightning in them, but weird. Anyway, first things first, we want to head up to the top of this building here because for some reason it's blocked off. So we're going to head over here. We'll get some free resources we don't have to pay for. We have a wire. This is light stamp and like some kind of light stand in a box. You can't see it right now, but there's a key here. We'll be needing this. We don't need a fire hydrant. We already got one, and my hands are full. Well, actually, can I pick it up? I can. Okay, so we're going to head up here, and honestly, this game looks good. I cannot lie. This game, it looks good. Obviously, it looks better than the prototype because it's slightly more finished. Also, you got to be careful with your fire extinguisher because it will run out. Oh, you can see that red light over there? That means there is vandals happening. That is not good. But you can see they're not actually scary marshmallow puffmen. They're like these hooligans with an anarchy symbol on the backpack because this game's made by boomers. Another one. We'll get to it in a second. Let me unlock. Oh, wait. Is it right here? No. There's this gate we can unlock here. And there is this other door we need the same key for. And that's all you'll need that key for. And we'll come back here later. Although I should point out, if you don't want to bother getting that key, you can just, like, jump up here and then, yeah, you're in. Although, fair warning, even if the door's locked, the guest will burst through. Anyway, let's stop this property damage from happening. It's about the same as the prototype, just a different map. You know, the flashlight helps you spot them faster. They're just gonna beat at these things till you catch them. You don't need the flashlight, but it's helpful. Follow these red lights here. Oh, hi. Also, watch out for the guest. He's a bit easier to avoid in this game. He's not nearly as much as a menace as he was in the prototype. He's more of a nuisance than a menace. But you can only get caught by him 3 times instead of like 4 or 5 before the night's over. There's this thing. I don't know what it is. I think they forgot to remove it or whatever. Doesn't do anything. It's just weird. But yeah, it's a thing. We'll leave the fire hydrant here in case we need it later, but I want my pockets to be a little less empty. I'll catch this guy here. How much time do I have left? Oh, I have plenty of time. Unless I get caught by the guest. Alright. Yeah, we need to get some other resources real quick. So we're gonna head up here. Hopefully the vandals don't get too crazy over there. Now, there's this big empty room in here. Some of it is untextured. You can open this door to get a generator. You just gotta peek your way in a little. And these doors are locked. I don't actually know if the key works on them. I never tried that, now that I think about it. But I got another way to get to them. You just jump from the fence here, over here. It looks hard, but the physics are way better than they are in Hello Neighbor 1, so you can actually do stuff. We'll visit this room later. But if you actually want to get the generator legit, you have to drop down here, but you can just get it the way I did. But there's actually some interesting stuff over here, like the battle bus, famously quoted as saying, "Where we dropping, boys?" There's not really anything in here. Just this bus on rails does not look safe at all. But there's another one over here. Again, I don't know if the keys work on these doors because I always just did that shortcut I just did there. But I know if you let the guest, if he manages to get up here, he'll burst through those doors, so they'll be unlocked then. So let's see if I can get up. Oh, I don't want to fall. There's actually fall damage in this game where if you fall too greatly, you'll go to the hospital. Uh-oh. I thought I got stuck. Come on. Let me up. Okay, that's good. It's not like Hello Neighbor 1 where it just resets you. It's like it'll actually end the night fast. It can actually be a good shortcut if you're speedrunning. And you need, because you start out with so much money that it doesn't matter. Oh, I need to see. Otherwise, I might die here. Let's see. Gotta run into the street. Oh, okay, I'm fine. I think a little further and I was falling. All right, let's fix this up a bit. Out of here. Get out of here. I don't know where the guest is, but I don't have to worry about him until I start hearing him. Oh my goodness. Who owns this place? Harvey Weinstein? Why does everyone hate it so much? I don't know why I'm just trying to name every pedophile I can think of while playing this game. A lot of the hooligans come from here, so you can kind of camp here to get rid of most of them. Over here, hey, they do get stuck, but you don't have to worry about them just going back to destroying stuff. When they're caught, they just kind of stay there the whole night. There is some stuff over here that will, like, And by that I mean there's just another fire hydrant in here, which is useful if you forgot to get one over there when you came down here, because they do set fire to these places sometimes. And another wire, which is useful, although we could just buy it when we get there. I don't know if they set fire on the first night, and I'm not sure if the guest is nicer on the first night, but... Alright, I hear some banging. I hear the guest, but he's, seeming to be leaving me alone. And while the guest can creep up in you, at the beginning of the game, I don't know if he can catch you before the phone call. I've never had it happen to me. Oh, I caught two. Yeah, they're gonna climb up. Yeah, you can get a good look at them. Anarchy, skull, kind of emo looking, with a mask, because this game's made by boomers. Anyway, be careful with your flashlight. It does run out. You'll either have to buy a new flashlight or buy some batteries. Hey. I see you. I hear the guest nearby. He's somewhere. How much time is left? Nights are a lot shorter than they were in the prototype, which is good. They were pretty long in the prototype. Oh, wow. Everybody hates this building. Anyway, I guess I can show this off. You can, like, set this up here. And put a generator here. And connect it with a electric wire. And boom, you got a light. So now if any hooligans are caught in this light or anywhere near it, they will run away without you having to head towards them. It's not too awfully useful, but I guess it's good if you really want to do this gameplay loop over and over and over again. It's kind of cool when you're first playing the game, but once you know what to do, there's not much reason to do it, unfortunately, because you already come with way too much money. Anyway, the generator does eventually run out, but you just have to refill it with a gas can. Was that him? Okay. But also, it takes a while to run out. It will not run out before the night's over, so we don't have to worry about it. Alright. Hey. Now, the physics are about the same as the prototype. I believe it's the same engine, so you can still do some crazy jumps because the terrain's pretty slanted. I do much prefer... This is really loud, I'm going to turn it off. I do much prefer these physics to the first game. Oh, night's over. If you get caught by the guest, it's about the same as a prototype, just it'll skip through the night faster because the nights are faster. So if you get caught by them 2 or 3 times, depending on where you are in the night, it will end the night. Ooh, some lag. Yes, it will end the night. And you'll wake up and... you'll have some property damage penalties that happened while you were knocked out. So shift salary is no longer $1,000, but $600. But to compensate for that, property damage penalty is much, much less than it was in the prototype. Excuse me. But insurance penalty, that is if you fall and go to the hospital, which will instantly end the night. Absence from work, I don't think can happen. Maybe it can, but I'm pretty sure you just get the second ending, which I'll show you later. The reward for caught vandals, I don't think is in the game. It was going to be in later, but again, they canceled this game. But we can go to store like we did in the prototype. Looks a bit better, obviously. But you can also run into some unmasked hooligans, if there are any in here. Yeah, here's one. Here's a better look at them without the mask. What's that? Oh, I was going to read what's his, like, shit say on his hoodie here, but it's obviously gibberish. What is that? My dab? Oh my god, he's going to dab. Oh god. So anyway, there's... multiple things you can buy here, tons of stuff. Most of the stuff from the first game, but missing the pills and extinguisher. Not extinguisher, inhaler. There's ropes you can buy, which will be useful for the second route to the, this ending we're going for. There's gas for refilling the engines. There's the cameras and monitors you'll need to operate the cameras, which we'll need one. We'll take another flashlight here. We don't need any more extinguishers. We already got 3. These wires. How many do we have? I'll be safe and get 4. Well, no, I just need... I already... Okay. I'm being a bit too cautious. I think I only need 2, but I'll take 3. Well, we already got a generator. Here's this lamp here. Take a tea in case we get caught by the guests. It'll relieve our anxiety. I think that's all we need. If I'm wrong, I can just, like, knock myself out so I can get to the store faster. But, yes, here we go. So, what we're gonna need for the next part, is now that we've bought everything, is we're gonna need 3 wires. I don't know why I put one away. Put the tea away for now. Get 2 flashlights, just so I'll be able to see. I got the generator, got the... Yes, this should be good. Grab an extra wire, just to speed things up a bit. Hopefully it'll make sense when you see me do it. And we'll just run through. And we'll just ignore the hooligans, let them do their thing while we accomplish our goals. Maybe we'll even get to set out a fire, who knows. And we just don't want to get caught by the guests, that's all we want. Alright. Now, this jump here is incredibly easy. Of course, if I miss, I'll probably die, but that's alright. Alright, now that I'm in a safe spot, I'm going to scratch my thigh because, wow, it is itching bad. Wow. Anyway, the guest is threatening us, but he can't get to us. Now, let's see if I can drop this correctly. A little closer, so you can actually see what I'm doing. This is the mixer. And I forgot my generator. Wow, okay. Alright. Dumbass me. I thought this was my generator, so... Oopsie. I gotta go get it now. Hopefully I don't die here. Well, there's a fire over there, so I can deal with that. Alright. Yeah, the generator's over there. That's why I forgot it. I thought I had it in my inventory. Alright, let me put out this fire, just to show what it's like. Oh, oh, oh! You caught me. Alright. Take some tea. I'm probably gonna have to take multiple nights now because of that slip up. I forgot the generator's over here. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Alright. Alright, still got a lot of stress, but I'd relieved it a bit. Okay. So, we're gonna grab the generator, and we're actually going to use the mixer correctly this time. We're actually gonna use it. Oh, hey! Alright. Yeah, he's the same in the prototype where if he gets too close, he'll just chase you down. It doesn't matter if you look at him. And he's faster than you, so don't worry. Yeah, like, it's just too late at that point. But, again, he's more of a nuisance in this game than a menace. He can climb up here sometimes, but he's not very good at it. As you can see, I'm struggling with it. Alright, let's see if I can make this jump. I can. Alright. Now, let's actually use the mixer here. Apologies for that embarrassing slip-up. Place this bad boy down on the untextured floor. And wire. Why are we doing this? Ha 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 ha. And we shall drop, we'll turn it on, and drop a flashlight and a wire. And that shall give us what we want, which is a grapple gun, which is nice. So there are tons of things you can mix together. Most of them are not useful. But there's some Easter eggs and some other slightly useful stuff, but I think the grapple gun is the easiest and most useful, even though it's a bit buggy. I'll show off everything you can get in the mixer at the end of the video, although it'll be a bit tedious to get. It shouldn't take too long. I can't really find a video online doing that, but I couldn't have missed it. How much time is left? Not too awfully much, so I'll just set up the generator and ignore that fire there. We're not going to get paid much for the property damage, but we don't need any more money. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to just place it here. I'm only placing it now because my hands are going to be full. Alright. You got to put 3 in here. 1, 2, 3, and we'll set it up tomorrow. I'll put this stuff in a locker just in case it bugs out. I don't think it happens, but I guess I'll be safe. Alright, let me just spam it in here. Alright, let's see if I can get the guest to catch me so I can get a new cutscene. Yeah, there we go. Alright, here's a cutscene. I was trying to hurry so I could get the cutscene before time ran out. Yeah. Unlike the prototype, we're actually left outside, but next to the building, interestingly enough. I don't know what he's doing to us. Not as big of a penalty as I thought, so... Yeah, I guess I'll just next shift it, because we got everything we need. Grab this stuff. Yeah, it's untextured, but we still got the grapple gun. But we're going to need one more thing I don't have right now. We don't need it, but it'll make things significantly easier. This light over here. Hey. It can get quite annoying. I'll just pick this back up, and you'll see why we're using it in a second. Oh, whoop. We won't need that cord, we're fine. I forgot that cord was even there. Head over to the gate here. And now we're going to place this here. A little closer. And if you put it in this doorway here, he just can't reach you anymore. So you don't have to worry about it anymore. Anyway, it's going to be loud, but we're turning on this generator. And we got a little puzzle. So we press 1, and there's a light here, and it is a first light, so we're going to hit the first button here. Just follow the lights. And now this door is open. Now this part's pretty buggy, but you should be fine. And even if you die, for some reason this grapple gun won't be in your locker, but not to fear, it'll just drop wherever you last had it. Alright. Alright, that's usually the buggiest part, so when I say bug, it'll like for whatever reason instantly kill you, like it gets confused as to what you're doing, so it thinks you took a big fall. And kill you, I mean knock you out. Now we gotta head up to the on top of this green area here. Alright, good. Place this camera. Get it set up. Get it set up with the monitor. Oh, you can see me. That mustache really is not... Yeah, I don't know, man. Is that a shaving? Oh, yeah, it is. You've had a mistake shaving. At least it's on the right mark to shave. Yeah, we'll set it up like this. Head back down. And you can see the guest is trying to get to us, but he cannot. And now for the second part of this puzzle. Now that we have the camera, we can look at these lights here. Now you can just try to willpower through it, but it's much faster to do it this way. And it's how you're supposed to do it. And the door's open. Alright. Now we gotta head back in there. I would turn the generator off because it's really loud, but that would like close all the doors and stuff. So we're not gonna do that. Now hopefully we don't bug out here. This is the most dangerous part. Alright, good. Still a chance to die. Alright, this part's tricky. Oh, nope, we're fine. But it didn't quite work. Uh-oh. Well, here's this cutscene, I guess. That couldn't have gone better. Alright. Well, I got the grapple gun. Sometimes it bugs out, but of course it's not when I'm actually trying to show off that it's a glitch, but okay. These games know when I'm recording. Oh. Scary. Alright. Do this little trick here so we don't have to worry about him. Yep, can't get to us now. Now hopefully this will fare a bit better. Let's see. Alright, that was a bit nerve-wracking with how violently I fell there, but... Alright, try to place it there. Oh, that's not good. I'll just drop it. Nope. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Not what we want. Come on. Oh, wait, maybe. Where am I? Well, let me just try to... Let me grab the camera, see if I can just do this a bit easier. Nope, okay. I pressed the wrong button. This game. Okay, I'm gonna try to use that camera because it's really not being reliable right now. Ooh, boy. Do that trick shot again so I don't have to remove and set up the light again. There we go. Okay. There are multiple ways to get up here with like a fire hydrant or a super boost to get from the mixer, but it's just the one I use. So I'll pick this up and hopefully not misplace it like last time. No, please, don't kill me. Oh, please. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you piece of junk. Piece of shit. Piece of junk. Fucking, I don't even like this game. That's not true. Okay, now we can go down here. Don't have to worry about the gas. Careful not to fall straight down. Try to land on one of these railings just in case. And boom. First ending unlocked. Good water. Ooh, what could it be? Oh, no. It's, a flasher. I don't know. Just some weird looking man in black or brown. Man in brown. Oh, that just sounds like someone who's covered in poop. But yeah, that's the first ending. And also one of the first routes. So we'll get the same ending again, but through a different, much faster route. And a different character. Here's our other character who's actually a woman, which is cool. First female protagonist in Hello Neighbor history. And also, I'm pretty sure she was scrapped from Hello Neighbor 2. I could be wrong. But, yeah. She's got this eye patch and this, like, wannabe fire truck, I guess? I don't know. She kind of looks Tim Burtish. A bit more colorful. Heading down the same path because we got the same job. I thought it would be 2 different routes, 2 different characters, 2 different gameplays, but it's the... Oh, lightning again. But it's the same thing, just different characters. Also, you may notice something about this character is that she is noticeably wide on the lower part of her body, so... Yes, I'm a pervert, okay? What are you gonna do about it? For some reason, the close sign's... Oh. I guess it's... Maybe we went after the other guy? I don't know. Maybe that's just some random detail that doesn't matter. Anyway, we'll just speed through this. This shouldn't take too long at all. Not nearly as long as the last one. Alright. We don't even need this map, but I won't throw it. Actually, I will. Fuck you. Again, I don't think the guess is a bother right now. I mean, he's never hurt me at the beginning, so... And we'll answer the phone again. I'm sure our boss talking. Also, I didn't really acknowledge it, but we do gotta get to the top of the mountain. That's the goal, but you can't do it in this alpha. Okay. So this is our locker now. Not this one. That's the other guys. Don't have the map because I threw it away. But let's go. This cutscene's a lot faster. We just see more lightning. A lot faster. Now, first things first is we're going to get insurance, Doc, because we are about to knock ourselves out. Or at least we're going to try to. Oh, I think I messed it up. Nope, I'm good. Now, the reason we did that is to speed through, and as you can see, this is assurance pay because America, you don't even get to live without having to buy it. Anyway, hi man. Now, the things we're gonna buy is 2 generators. We only need 1, but we'll get 2 just to make it a little easier. We'll need 4 wires and a rope, and that's all we'll need. Let's get going. Grab 1 generator and head through. If the guest catches you a few times, it's no big deal. This isn't too hard, although he's quite annoying in this area over here. We're going to head to this Ferris wheel-ish thing. Not Ferris wheel, merry-go-round, whatever. Try to get the guest not to bother you, but he's going to be quite persistent in this area. Get these 4 wires hooked up. Come on. Yeah, he's just gonna stare at us, but he's kind of stuck right now. I'll get it started, get him going. Oh, hey, hey. Alright, now we're going to place a rope on this. One of these things passing by, and place it on the door. And watch this. It'll tear it out. Looks more like Goat Simulator than Hello Neighbor, but whatever. I guess the 2 are closer than you'd expect. Tore out that door. And now we can place this box here, because this jump's really tricky without it, and jump through this hole without the guest catching us, and boom. Other route complete. It's essentially the same cutscene, but with a different character. Oh yeah, I guess you also get that. Oh, is she gonna step on it and be like that one scene in Home Alone where Marv screams at the top of his head and it's really funny? I don't know. But yes, that is the same ending again, but with a different character and a different route. The much preferable route, because it is extremely fast. You can do it in 2 to 3 minutes. Maybe faster if you're not a slowpoke like me. But it's time to get the alternative ending. So first we'll get Chris Hansen wannabe, skip the cutscene, and let's get out of here, and we're fired. We're fired. Why is this English but not the rest of the game? It's not even like it's a different language, it's just a made-up language. I just realized that. What is this code here? Ah, it's probably some lore thing I don't care about. Yeah, that's the other ending. Speed? I don't know if you can even speedrun that. Lol. Oh, I forget how loud this generator is, but this is me doing everything the mixer has to offer. The guys will keep bothering us, but we'll be alright. A generator plus a generator will equal another generator, but not just any generator. Let me pull it out here so you can actually see it. A special generator has 6 whole plugins. This doesn't do anything, except maybe you can have 6 different lamps, I guess, which there's no way you're going to need that. But, yeah, this is clearly for a later idea where, like, you'll need more plugins to power something up. But, yeah, that's the first one. And for number 2, we will throw in a battery and a wire. Put those bad boys together, and what do you get? I couldn't bloody see it. Super battery, which I'm pretty sure is just for, like, extra power for anything with a battery. If your flashlight runs out, you can put this bad boy in, and, I mean, you'll get more battery. Coolio. And for number 3, battery plus spotlight. To get the ultra spotlight. It, like, can go on its own and has more battery or something. So it's actually useful. You don't have to put a bloody, you don't have to put a bloody generator here. I don't know why I keep saying bloody. I'm American. I don't say bloody. So, yeah, it's actually useful and has a better light. So, I mean, if you're actually gonna do the gameplay loop here, this is something that'll be quite useful. Number 4, T plus T. Oh wait, is this number 3 or number? It's. You gotta forgive me. I'm looking at a list here and I messed it up, but it's number 4. T plus T equals T that slows down time. Wow, I slurred my word there. T that slows down time. Let's give it a try. Oh yeah, this is slow. Oh, let's hope I don't die here. Ooh. Where's the guest? I guess I can look at him. Oh my. I guess if you don't want to deal with the guests that much, this could be useful. Except it already wore off, I guess. Never mind. This is useless. There's no time to actually use it. This one should be interesting. Battery plus battery. What'll happen? We destroyed it. It couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle all that radioactive cancer. What a tragedy. It's broken. Nothing we can do about it. Except, well, I mean, like, I could just load in the save I'm using right now, but shh, it's broken and dead. Ooh, what's next? What's next? It's a generator plus a camera. It'll lead to something so awesome and cool. It's so swag and almost as cool as when I banged your mom last night. It's an untextured drone. Crazy. Yep. This is it. It doesn't really work in this version to my knowledge, but it sure does exist. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. It sure does exist. It is a thing. And you can throw it. And you can... I'm really drawing this out, aren't I? Oh wow, look, pixels. My life is like a video game. Throw in a fire extinguisher, throw in some gasoline, and what's the result? Well, isn't it obvious? It makes total sense. Springs that make you jump higher. Not that much higher, but still. I mean, this isn't actually useful. This isn't actually useful thing. It's another way to beat the game with the longer route, where you need to get up to that tower and jump through the window, because you'll be able to jump a lot higher, and if you use the fire extinguisher, you'll be able to fly up for a little bit, and, you know, like, if you use the fire extinguisher while pointing down, you'll be able to fly for a little bit. With a higher jump, you'll be able to make it. So, yeah. This one's actually useful. Can I make it up? Can I? Nope. Come on. Come on. Oh, alright. I can't make that jump, so nothing left to do but kill myself. Let me turn this off for a second. This is what I was talking about. With this high jump, you can, like, if you fly a bit, like... Yeah, see? That doesn't work as well because you eventually go down. If it doesn't work as well with the super jump, well, without the super jump, because you won't go as high. But here you can see I'm making some good distance. I almost don't want to drop because I'm scared I'll be knocked out. But with that, I'll turn this back on and we'll throw a fire extinguisher in with another fire extinguisher. See what we get. And it is a different fire extinguisher. Maybe it lasts longer. It makes a different sound. Do we go up higher? Not really. Most of that height was from my super jump. Does this just, like, last a lot longer? I don't know. Useless. A bit mean. You're not useless. Let's go over and comfort him. Oh shit. Battery plus flashlight equals special flashlight, the economic flashlight. I don't really know what it does. I guess it lasts a lot longer. That would be my only guess, because it has 2 batteries instead of 1. So, yeah. Is it any better than the other flashlight? Like, not just lasting-wise, but, like, light-wise? Okay. Not really. Monitor slash display plus a spotlight will equal... what is this? RC car? Can I even use this? What the heck? Alright, let me look at this. Hold on. No, I just straight up think this doesn't work. This is like unfinished, obviously. But it just doesn't do anything. I could try to see what it does with a what you call it, display / monitor. See if I can bring in this tree so I don't get caught. I mean, not caught, but like don't die. Alright, we'll ignore the arson going on over here. Let me see here. Sorry, I thought I had the recording paused. Let's see here. Put this down. Oh, we can't place it down. It looks like it's supposed to have wheels. It's called the RC car. It don't work. Okay. Okay, I think I actually figured it out. I forgot my flashlight, but let's see here. Display. I got it back again. Alright. Now I got a new display. So let's go to where we can actually see and see what happens. Oh, okay. Oh, alright. Oh, you can actually see me. Oh, hi. Really hard to control, actually. Ah! Well, I can see the map, but I fell over it. Well, I mean, you get it. You can just drive around with the camera. It's cool. Cool. I didn't know it's kind of useless for this game, but it's cool. Yeah, you can also bug it a lot to see what's under the map, I guess. But yeah, cool. Alright, here's an interesting one. The display plus the key. It gives us this. Oh, this is cool. You can look at the map. Oh, wow. Looks like a D&D map, but like a free one. It's clearly unfinished, but it's cool to look at. Really slow, though. Painfully, slowly, agonizingly look through the whole thing. But can I even zoom in? I cannot. Yeah, this is a lot like a D&D map, like one you made in an hour. As someone who plays on Roll20 a lot, yeah, and you can even keep track of where you are. It's so cool. Throw in a generator plus a wire. See what we get. It is a propeller hat. Let's see here. Oh, it really doesn't work very well. Can't even really walk. Can I please go up? Okay, there we go. It's a little tricky, but it works. This is another way up. Nope, I'm going back down. Can I was gonna say this is another way to beat it, but I guess you could, but man, this is finicky. Oh, man. Let me out. Let me out. Oh gosh, this is horrible. It's barely work. Okay, no, just okay. You know what? You're just forget about it. Just forget about it. Flashlight plus generator will equal a dynamic flashlight. Wait, is that good? Is that blue jizz? Wait, hold on. Check out this blue jizz. Where is it? There it is. Maybe I'm missing something, but why would you ever use this? Oh my gosh. Wait, no way. Okay, you have to keep flicking it. So maybe it never runs out of battery, but it could, like, flicker off and you have to flick it back on. I'm not too sure. I'm not gonna use it for a long time to figure out, but I can't really see a use for this. Your flashlight has a lot of battery. I guess you could do that, I guess. It's kind of funny. Wire plus display shall equal... What is this? A spy device. What does it do? What do it do? I can't find anything on the wiki. Let me hold on to this. Let me see if a display, you can use it there. I mean, it's totally reasonable that this just doesn't have a function, because, again, this is an alpha. Let me see here. Ah. Why do you guys want to burn this place down so bad? This place must be owned by evil people. I guess maybe good people and evil people attack it? I don't know. I was looking at my recording, that's why I kept running into things that's there. Alright, don't bother us, guest. Okay, put that there. Pull out another... Nope, okay. It just doesn't have a function to my knowledge. That was me being angry. Alright, throw a T in with a battery. And... pick it up. You get an energy bar. Holy crap, you should not eat that. You are going to get cancer. Whatever. Anyway, that obviously reduces your stress more than a tea. But not worth it because you could just buy a bunch of teas for cheap. But cool nonetheless because we ate cancer. Alright, extinguisher plus generator. This will reveal something I am not too familiar with. An anti-crow horn? Does this get rid of the gas? Because he's dressed up as a crow? Let's see. Where is he? Does this get rid of him? Wait, let me just hold this, see if he can get me while I'm not looking at him. Can he not get me? Oh, this could actually be useful. It's annoying, but it could be useful. Oh, okay, I was a bit slow on that one, but nothing a bit of tea can't fix. Anyway, can make some epic remixes here. This is Sparta. And I can't do the beat. This one should be cool. Fire extinguisher plus rope, as we all know, equals a crow statue. Let's set that boy down. Ah, that is cool, actually. It looks like it's made of pizza sauce, but, you know, it's fine. It looks like a pizza with way more sauce than cheese. You know what I'm talking about. Or like those pizzas where the cheese is under the sauce. I think that's the worst joke I've ever made. T generator. What do we get? Different kind of generator. Let's see. What does this do? Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I didn't actually expect. Hold on. I thought it was just gonna break the generator. Well, let me try it out. Get out of here. Come on, pick it up. Pick it up. What? Where? What? Okay. I think it was clipping to the floor. Okay, I'm guessing this one just maybe doesn't run out of gas. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not entirely sure, but... I'm sorry I keep going. I don't know, but most of these things don't work. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be running out. Or if it does, it takes a long while. It takes a long while with the generator anyway, but I'm guessing this just kind of goes on forever. It's a lot quieter, though. I like that. Tea and a rope, which will make a cocktail, I guess. Whatever this is. What does this do? What does this do? Wait, hold on. Maybe that fire thing actually has something to do with this now. Wait, hold on. I thought you could drink this, but you cannot. We get down here. Oh, don't die. Okay, well. It's all good. We're back. We're back. Just kind of... This is what I was talking about. Maybe this says something. Nope, stop. It doesn't... If I throw it, does it do anything? Oh, okay. Maybe it just, like, stuns the guest or something. I'm not making it again, but... Yeah, that's the thing. It'd be really hard to hit the guest, though, I'm not gonna lie. Hi. Okay. Yeah, cool, I guess. Okay, final one. Flashlight plus display. And it's a radio. Wait, does it actually make any sound? Oh, it's playing nice little music. This is the same radio you'll find in the store, so it's probably playing that same music. Really pleasant though. I like it. Yeah, nothing. Nice little thing to jam to, or like vibe to. I guess it's more like lo-fi. Does it get quiet if it's gone? Oh, maybe it doesn't. Hold on. Trying to see if it'll stop. Let me go to my office. Doesn't seem to stop. No, it doesn't stop. So you could make this mixer and listen to some very nice music while you're playing the game. It'll change the atmosphere a little bit. That's actually quite cool. Ah! One of the hooligans ruined it. Okay. Alright, mood's ruined. Oh yeah, by the way, my character's name is Beatrix. Beatrix. I can read what the other guy's name says, but I don't remember how to pronounce it. And since we'll be seeing him more than Beatrix in the upcoming games, I'll learn his name by then. So, sorry, Beatrix, you're not cool enough, I guess. There's nothing in the fridge. Seg? Ooh, segs? Ooh, it's such a such a stupid joke. This isn't even textured. So, what are my overall thoughts of Hello Guest Alpha 1, aka Hello Guest, aka Hello Neighbor 2 pre-alpha? Call me crazy, but I do prefer the prototype. I thought it was a lot creepier. I thought the bigger map actually worked to make things more unsettling. I like the guest being a lot more of a menace. I like the dark and eerie atmosphere instead of the more mainstream, cartoonish, goofy style of this game. But that's not to say I actually dislike this game. I actually think it's quite interesting and could have served a lot of potential. And it can be fun, if not simple, and a little annoying with its puzzles, but so is a prototype, I suppose. But yeah, it's interesting they can play as two characters, though it doesn't make any difference. I'm sure it wouldn't as if they kept going, but the game loop's kind of interesting. You can do a bunch of side puzzles trying to figure out what's going on while also maintaining your pay. A lot of interesting puzzles. The guest, I think, is significantly weaker than he was in the prototype, but still quite an interesting mechanic. Although it kind of sucks that there's no consequence to you getting caught other than you might lose some money and you'll be more stressed and more of the day or night goes through. Because in Hello Guest prototype, if you get caught enough times, he'll just he'll commit domestic terrorism, alright? You don't know what he's up to. I say domestic because I assume he's not like ISIS under that outfit. I assume he's just somebody that lives here. But yeah, it is interesting. There's a lot of potential, and unfortunately it was all just abandoned, which sucks. It sucks a lot because I actually am I was quite interested while playing this. I'd like to see more, even though it's a lot more cartoony. I will say it definitely is a lot prettier than Hello Neighbor. Well, mostly any of the games, except maybe like the pre-alpha and alpha 1, and those are just reusing assets. Maybe alpha 2, that game's quite pretty, but I really like this game. In terms of the games with the cartoon aspect, this one actually looks really nice, even if I'm not the biggest fan of it. The colors and everything makes it look like a bog, almost. It's very interesting, very pretty, even if a lot of it's untextured, but yeah, I do prefer the prototype, and this one is still very exploitable like the prototype, but again, it's an alpha, so that's okay. But I still do like this one, and I would be okay with them continuing to go in this direction, but they did not. They just made a more traditional Hello Neighbor 2, which, I mean, it's kind of a shame because I would find this a lot more interesting, but it is what it is. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on Hello Guest Alpha 1, aka Hello Guest, aka Hello Neighbor 2 pre alpha. I will see you soon. I don't know why I'm quoting the Viali. Lol.